St. Withits, it's a fictitious church which God landed on my mind. And it goes something like this: Harvest Festival. St. Withits' Harvest Festival attracted quite a crowd. The ladies of the fellowship had reason to be proud. They decorated all the church with flowers, fruit and veg, balancing their produce on every window ledge. Now at the morning service, with his sister, dad and mum, was little Willie Watts his name, who wished he hadn't come. Squashed between his mother and the tall end of a pew, against the wall right at the back, he had a rotten view. But on the wall beside the pew, a bunch of grapes were hung that really looked inviting to a lad that was so young. As the service started and they all stood up to sing, little Willie Watts named it such a silly thing. He tried to touch the lowest grape. That's all that he had planned. And he was quite astonished when it came off in his hand. Little Willie Watts, his name, was such a lucky lad. His mother hadn't noticed. She was talking to his dad. When little Willie Watts, his name, found out what he had done and found he couldn't stick it back and couldn't turn or run, he simply popped it in his mouth. What else was there to do? And when he thought the coast was clear, he popped in number 2. Now when the service ended and they all went home to lunch, little Willie Watts' name had finished off the bunch. Although he did it on the sly, he owned up like a man. When later on that afternoon, he went to see his nan. He told her all about the church and heard the choir sing. He told her all about the grapes. He told her everything. I know you've told me lots and lots. The words fell from her lips. But what you haven't told me, dear, is where you put the pips. Little Willie Watts' name looked Granny in the eye. And just before he answered her, he gave a great big sigh. I didn't use my pocket, Gran, or drop them on the ground, 'cause just when I had finished, the collection plate came round.